York in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Illinois' offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Newton. And they can't make the connection on third down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The Hoosiers offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's what...
Oh, he's got some space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Off play action. Here's a hit. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll try it again. Makes a man miss. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle, it's Bond. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Dickey. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
That's a first down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barker. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Good enough for a first down.
Finds his man. It's Chandler. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go.
Second down.
Gives it on the option. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Second down.
To the air, it's Abear. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Rushes on him. The throw. It's complete on the right side. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. What a disappointment. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And, man, this one getting off to a slow start, trying to get some points on the board, and the dreaded doink. And listen, points at a premium right now because nobody scored. But, man, that was inches away from being really good. We're still tied 0-0.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Makes a man miss. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Third down coming up.
3rd down play from the gun. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Gives him the big stiff arm. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Second down coming up.
Back to throw, it's Newton. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Under fire. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Illinois.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. Yeah, I'm going to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open. Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Snagged in the middle, it's Chandler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Illinois offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Kick is in the air. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man on the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air, it's Hebert. Looking deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Keeps it on the bootleg. Catch in the middle, it's Barker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Mahoney. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now the play fake. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short.
At the 26-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Dixon. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Newton. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They're going back to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pocket breaking down. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Connection to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Running back searching for a hole. Fights off a defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. To throw, it's Newton. Big guy smells it. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Illini.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to... Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
They'll ride the hot hand. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Shoots it to the left. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, just a thing of beauty. Great balance between the run and pass, and it took them right to the end zone.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out and move.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the handoff. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to pass, it's Hebert. Makes the catch, it's Williams. And a big-time grab there, knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Good enough for first down.
They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. It's Williams. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's third down. Caught close to the marker. It's Dickey. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. In the red area, it's Dickey. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Finds his big tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibility.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. He leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Trying the left side. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Back to throw, it's Newton. Under fire. Got it inside the 10. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. He'll try to tack on one more. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 2 to Fresno State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a third down is short from the 26. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. He breaks a tackle. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Newton. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one. With the catch, it's Williams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Wide receiver going in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Hebert. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Chandler. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And the Hoosiers have pushed it inside the 20.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hoosiers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on third and goal? Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. A field goal is not top of the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. He's looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Handoff from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Back to pass. It's Hebert. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Chandler. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Hoosiers are in the hurry-up.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. You saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Ball down at the 18-yard line. A solid return after that interception.
And the defense playing pass all the way. They understand the situation beautifully. They've got to throw the football. They weren't fooled by the pass. They break on the football and get the interception.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets away from one, finds room. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Newton floating away. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Going to sling it on second down. Looking for his man. Grabbed over the middle. It's Martin. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Barker. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Barker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
At the 10-yard line.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own one. The give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.